Hi, this is Cheryl. I was recording earlier and all of a sudden it shut off. So I don't know why that is, but I'm going to do a reading. I got some Mackinac Island fudge coffee today. It's really good. And I'm wearing my shirt from the concert last night in Detroit that I took my girls to, Cave Town. It's a great concert. We had the best time. Okay. This is a Believe in Your Own Magic deck. Okay. And I put a rose quartz and lapis lazuli rocks on top of the deck, and I cleansed them. Well, there's 4 decks. Don't want that many cards. This one's good. Okay, we got Witch, Justice is coming, Raindrops, take a chance on them, and Gold, you don't need someone else to fix you. Okay, Witch is number 27. They say that whatever we do comes back to us the same times 3. If a person's intentions are well-meaning, then that good energy will come back to them in buckets. If a person's intentions are to do harm, then you get the picture here. Either way, the universe is getting ready to deliver its justice. This person might be you. If so, you should handle it with grace and learn from your mistakes. Otherwise, this most likely applies to someone who's caused harm to you or your loved ones. Okay, card number 39. Raindrops, take a chance on them. If anyone has a reason to keep their guard up, it's you. People have been known to mistreat you, and like any rational person, you finally got tired of it, went back inside, locked the door, but you weren't supposed to stay out of the rain forever. No matter how terrifying the prospect may seem, you need to put yourself out there again. Whoever it is you're thinking of, they can be trusted to walk with you through the storm. Morning, the world awaits you. Oh wait, I didn't pick that card. I'm going to read it anyways. You've been alive, sure. You've been waking up, doing what you need to get through your day. Going back to sleep, repeat. Have you been living though? Truly living? I think you need to hear this now more than ever. Your life is incredibly precious out there. The world awaits you. Now is the time to make good moments and learn to treasure them as they come. I didn't pull that card, but I just started reading, so that's okay. Okay, card number 36. Gold. You don't need someone else to fix you. Someone is trying to convince you that you're broken beyond repair, unless you accept their helping hand, of course. If someone offers to fix some part of you, it's not because they're being selfless or kind. They know that you're in a vulnerable place, and they want to make you entirely dependent on them. Tell them no thank you. You know exactly how to put the gold in your own cracks. So say no thank you. Okay, that's that deck. The next deck we're going to do is the Goddess deck. Okay, we got 2 cards. We got Lilith. Lilith is a Middle Eastern goddess of abundance, fertility, and fecundity, the giver of agriculture to humans. The first woman created and the first wife of Adam, she refused to be subordinate to Adam in any way. Lilith is associated with the owl, the figure of darkness and deep wisdom, for she is also a goddess of death and transformation. She is sometimes represented as a demonic figure, for her dark wisdom and her sexual energy can be very threatening. She is known to appear as a frightening figure in dreams. Lilith is associated with the lotus, and the symbol of the flower tells us much about her. The lotus, an exquisite flower that grows out of dark, rank, decaying earth, represents spiritual unfolding and the blossoming of the heart of wisdom. Like the lotus, Lilith challenges us to look upon our dark side and incorporate it into wholeness so that our great beauty can blossom forth. And Sedna. The one down there was once a beautiful Eskimo woman who lived with her father. None of the local suitors appealed to her, and she refused to marry until a fulmar, a type of bird, from across the sea, promised to take her to his home of luxury. When she found she had been deceived and was ill-treated, she begged for her father to take her home. As the two were crossing the water, a flock of fulmars caused a huge storm to arise. To save his own life, Sedna's father threw her into the ocean. As she clung to the boat, he chopped off her fingers, which turned into whales, seals, and all the mammals of the sea. Sedna descended into Elivum, the Eskimo underworld, where she now rules the dead. To ensure that she will continue to send food to hunters, shamans descend to visit her, comb her hair, and massage her mutilated hands. Sedna is a reminder of the nourishing gifts that are to be found in the dark, cold places that we most fear. So that's the Goddess deck. And the next deck is the Energy deck. See what the energy is for today. Usually I would wear a headband, but today my hair looked pretty good, like, without it, so I left it down, which I usually don't do, but. Okay, we got 3 cards. Time Machine, Close Encounters, and Let It Go. Time Machine is card 3. And that is Earth Energy. Key concepts: inherited patterns, conditioning, lessons already learned, cellular memory, honoring the past without being trapped there. We rely on stories we inherit from our ancestors, our families, our culture, and the world around us to construct a map of our reality. As we develop new stories in life, we build on those old foundations, repair them when we can, or tear them down to begin again. The best and most powerful traits and experiences of your ancestors are yours to integrate into your life, so you don't have to revisit their hardships or rectify their mistakes. You have a magical map with which to navigate your current circumstances. Look to the past for answers now. Ask yourself, in this situation, what can I learn from those who came before me? What traits can I emulate in order to move through this challenge with wisdom? How can I build on what I already know and integrate this understanding? What might I do differently? Sometimes you walk blindly into traps set in the past. Perhaps you couldn't see that you're repeating a pattern until you're well into it. The best course of action here is to rest, practice self-compassion, and make a conscious choice to do something differently next time. Clarity will come. Remember that if you do what you always did, you'll get what you always got. History repeats itself only if you allow it. The most important thing is that you're becoming aware. You can make a different choice now regarding how you respond to life right now. Yes, things can be awkward and uncomfortable as old hurts are revealed and new solutions are attempted. The time is right for change, so keep going. Every step is important. Allies will rally, but in the end, you are the one you've been searching for. One day you'll remember how your beautiful new story was just around the corner. And number 10, Close Encounters. And this is Water Energy. Vulnerability is a strength, letting others see your wounds as well as your strengths, setting healthy boundaries. This is a time of connection that asks for you to be vulnerable and authentic. Let go of any social masks or constructs you use to keep yourself apart from others. Lower your shields and allow yourself to step into a dance of intimacy. When you become close to people, you remind yourself that you are not alone. You are part of a beautiful, meaningful bond. At a deep spiritual level, there are many lessons offered to you in this closeness. At a social level, intimate relationships help you ignite the spark of life that has the power of affinity. You flourish as a result of offering emotional honesty, a true desire for equality, love, friendship, and laughter. We aren't meant to be alone, yet sometimes we are wounded and we build walls around ourselves so we don't get hurt again. It's time to be honest about yours and step out from behind that barrier and engage in all of life. This is a beautiful opportunity to allow your vulnerability to be your strength as you choose to live in integrity and without artifice. Even in your work life, this mode of connection allows you to be truly present. When you live this way, everything and everyone thrives. You have no need to defend yourself when you're being truly and utterly you, empowered by your raw openness and willingness to be seen. In this way, your close encounters will not fail you. There is much to celebrate when you stand eye to eye, shoulder to shoulder, sharing your heart. And number 24, let it go. And this is love energy. Key concepts: forgiveness, healing resentments, shedding the role of eternal martyr, letting go of victimhood, cutting the ties that bind you to a destructive story, releasing pain so you can move into the lesson it offers, relinquishing the need to be right. There are times in life when you must forgive lest you become a hostage to your anger, frustration, disappointments, and resentments. This is not about conditioning bad behavior or minimizing a hurt done to you. Forgiveness is simply a commitment to stop telling an old story so you don't carry its burden anymore. If you don't forgive, old hurts fester and become distorted, causing you pain over and over again. You become trapped in a prison of your own making, tied to a story that you were a victim. It's time to cut the invisible cords attaching you to the situation and preventing you from moving forward. The truth is, you're victimizing yourself every time you recreate the unresolved hurt in your mind or speak of it with friends. Rather than allow this folly to repeat, surrender the situation to your higher power. Now is the time for radical forgiveness. Say no to drama in all forms, and forgive yourself and others for engaging in it. Consider the ancient Hawaiian practice known as Ho'oponopono. The simple prayer is a beautiful way to begin the process of forgiveness. I'm sorry, forgive me, thank you, I love you. It's based on the idea that we are all responsible for the reality we see in the world. If something is awry, whether it's your perception, your emotional reactions, your judgment, and so forth, it's up to you to clean it up. Forgiveness is a key to a liberated and meaningful life. No matter what method you choose, just do it. Okay, that is those cards. And the last deck is the Atlantis deck. Contentment. Okay. Love of animals, recording crystals, contentment, and divine essence. Okay, love of animals. In Golden Atlantis, people were aware that animals incarnate on Earth to learn, experience, and teach, just as humans do. Animals were honored and respected as equals, and everyone communicated telepathically with them. Some came to serve us, offering their produce or help. Others protected humans or offered companionship. Humans and animals practice harmlessness, one of the highest qualities that can be attained. Be harmless. If you draw this card, your guidance is to connect with an animal today. Consider what you are learning from it and maintain an attitude of harmlessness as you telepathically offer greetings. Stay open for a response, a message, or a sense of connection, for an animal wishes to communicate something that will help you. Learn from animals and practice harmlessness. And today, I was sitting outside, and I saw, I think it was a cardinal because it was red, and I've never seen one here before. And that was cool to see that. I'm very thankful for my neighbor. He helped me with my lilies that I planted. They were filled, one was filled with water, and he put holes in the bottom, and that was very nice. Thank you so much. It's nice to get help sometimes, because sometimes we try to do everything ourselves, but it's nice to when people help. Okay, recording crystals. In the golden times of Atlantis, information, education, or spiritual teachings were telepathically recorded into special quartz recording crystals. This knowledge was then downloaded into smaller crystals, which were teleported, in other words, made to dematerialize and then rematerialize where they were needed. People made themselves receptive, then ascended information by holding the crystal to their third eye. In this way, a spiritual internet as well as education network was formed. Check the records. If you draw this card, you are guided to open your mind to the new. Unexpected information may be revealed, which will help you to comprehend the jigsaw of your life. If a recording crystal comes to you, relax and put it to your third eye so you can absorb the sacred wisdom it holds. Open your mind to new information. And lapis lazuli is a great crystal. It's blue, and it's good for your throat chakra, like your voice. And I have a lapis lazuli bracelet that I wear that I just got, and I have several bracelets, but that's the new one I got. Okay. Contentment. In Golden Atlantis, everyone was honored. They were happy to be themselves, so they enjoyed a sense of deep peace and well-being. Every individual was encouraged to develop his or her gifts and talents, and to use them to do what they loved most. This produced a feeling of true contentment. Because their offerings to the community were selfless, they also experienced the satisfaction of working for a vision beyond the self. Satisfaction. This card suggests it is time to experience a well-deserved feeling of satisfaction. Accept yourself as you are and acknowledge all your good qualities and gifts. Then breathe in your quiet contentment. This will enhance your feelings of well-being and attract more harmonious situations to you. Be content as you are. And be yourself. Maybe not everybody will like you, but it's not possible for everybody to like you. So be who you are and the right people will. Divine Essence. In Golden Atlantis, the people lived in their essence. In other words, with the joyful innocence of a child. They expressed themselves honestly as does an infant, without pretension or camouflage, for they were free of ego and personal desire. Purity of thought and intention enabled them to maintain a highly evolved state, with the result that the people literally glowed with happiness and their auras shone clear and bright. Innocence. Drawing this card suggests that you return to basics and examine who you truly are. Allow your divine essence to guide you. Innocence is a highly evolved state, which allows you to be natural, joyful, and at one with your higher self. Your guidance is to be yourself. Be true to yourself. And this also says, be yourself. So, I think that's the good message for today is just be yourself. And don't change for anybody. And thank you so much for watching. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you like my channel, you can subscribe and like the video. And then more people will be able to see this video. And thank you so much.